It's crazy with Drew again. Let's talk about what happens when shit hits the fan. Alright, there's me, I'm having a Heineken. My first number one favorite beer right here. Beautiful. So let's talk. Now, let's say one day you're working, you're doing your hustle, you're doing your grind. All of a sudden, lights turn off. You're like, alright, whatever. That's cool. Whatever. So tomorrow, you try to call your job and all of a sudden you just can't call your job. So you get in the car, you drive to work, work's closed. Alright, well, if you don't know where your boss is at, or where he lives, or if somehow you guys do end up meeting at the job, you start talking, I'm pretty sure your boss is going to be like, alright, we're probably going to run the shop for a little bit, see what's going on. But after a while, especially with me, I'm a mechanic, you don't see cars coming through, shop will close. So now, your money's getting hit. Alright? Now me, I have a whole house and property that I'm renting. It ain't cheap. So now you're getting affected by that. Now you're like, oh wow, I'm negative this amount of hours, so I'm negative now this amount of money. Ah man, what do I do now? So now you're going home, you're like, hey baby girl, can you cover these hours? She's like, oh yeah, I can. But now tomorrow, money's adding up. Time's adding up. Rent's adding up. The month comes, first month's rent comes, landlord's coming over. So like, where's the rent? You're like, oh man, you know what's going on. Shit hit the fan. Everything closed down. I don't know what to do. You know, work closed. You know, I'll get back to you. And your landlord's, also having a problem because now they're having the same situation. They're going home. Now, if you're renting, it ain't your house. So now, let's say it starts going day by days. Now your fridge is turning off. Your food's rotting out. Alright? Let's say some of you have a radio. You're listening to the radio. The government's telling you to stay inside your home. Everybody's staying inside their home. But now you're starving. What's the first place you're going to go to? Shopping centers will be swarmed up Jaculo. Okay? Now, when you go over there, it's not pretty. It's never pretty when it comes to, like, Christmas. You get gunshots over some stupid-ass PlayStation 4 system. It gets crazy. And the system's still up at that time. Imagine when the system goes down, what's gonna happen? The worst place to be is at Walmart or a food shopping center. Because it's gonna get nasty. Alright? Now, me, I'm a father of 3 boys. So now you know what I gotta fight for. Now you know what I gotta struggle for. How threatening that's going to be for me. If it was just me, it'd be simple. I can handle my own out there. I've been homeless for 2 years, man. Sleeping, being snowed on, dealing with stress. And that God gave me what I can handle and made me a bigger, stronger man. You can see where I'm now. Now, what can you bargain with? Now, for you ladies, you're going to need a man to protect you. Because when time comes and shit actually hits the fan and people actually start realizing what's going on, sex is going to be bargaining tools. And if you don't want to give sex, rape will possibly be happening with nothing in return. No food in return, no water in return. I know that a human being can last maybe 3 days without water, without eating 30 days, So think about that. Most people in America are like house pets, kind of like my bunny. If I throw her out there in the woods, she's not going to know what's going to happen. She's not going to know how to handle herself or how to conduct herself. She's gonna be standing out there in the open, and some eagle is gonna come down, grab her, bite her, eat her up. You know, like most bunnies are gonna be over there in the shade, running into bushes. Like, wow, that's a stupid ass bunny. Now it's dead. You know, most people in America are like house pets. You know, we're all dependent on cell phones, GPS, Facebook, cable, electricity, you know, and when all the things that you're dependent on starts to crumble down from the feet, you know, kind of like an example. I use the body as an example, you know, and I also put America into my what I'm trying to explain. Let's say that America is like a human body. You have the feet that are the people, alright, that makes the country stand strong. Then you have the heart, which is the government, that holds law and guilt and, you know, enforces things. Then you have the brain, which is the Constitution, you know. When your feet start giving out, your body falls, you know, and the heart can only do so much, you know, and the brain can only do so much. What are you going to drag yourself? You know? Imagine cutting off a human's feet. What's he going to do? He's going to drag himself around. He's going to be very weak. And if an enemy comes over and starts attacking him, what are you going to do? You can't run. You're going to have to run dragging yourself. You're a weak link. So what happens when everything starts to crumble? Can you handle your own? Do you know what to do? Are you a house pet? There's a lot of people that I see, man, I'm just like, wow, you're a house pet. If crap really hit the fan, you're gonna die. Or you're probably gonna be a prostitute just to feed yourself and your family. Think about that. Keep that in mind. You know, I don't want to be a house pet. I haven't been a house pet for 2 years living out there. Money-wise. Now, you gotta get coins 1965 and before. Gold and silver will always be legal tender. Me, I'm a Constitution supporter. I love my country a lot. A lot more than a lot of unselfish Americans do. But we'll continue this chapter on a part 2 about my thoughts on the world and everything. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know how much I'm crazy. Peace out.